Today we're taking a look at a smart air pump from Airmoto, and that's coming up next here on Jesse B Gear. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. First off, I'd like to thank Airmoto for sending this out to the channel. But as always, just because they send it out to the channel does not mean that if there's something I don't like about it, I'm not going to tell you guys about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it over to the table here, unbox it, take a look at it, go over some of the features about it, and then we're going to put it to the test, so let's get started. Now before we open this up, let's see what all of this has uses for here. You can see right here for any kind of basketball, footballs, anything like that. Motorcycle, bikes, road bikes, and cars. This does not do trucks, and I'll give that a negative right off the bat. Something like this, people are going to want for trucks, because there's a lot of trucks and SUVs out there today that need the power to be able to do a truck. So I'm going to ding it on that right off the bat. Let's move on to what else it does here. When you have the application set, the car does 20 to 51 psi. The motorcycle does 28 to 55. Bike does 20 to 120. And then the ball does 3 to 14 psi. And that's everything that we need to know about it. Now let's unbox it. Alright, now let's pop this open here and see what all we get with it. This is just a sleeve over a box. Then we'll open this up here. We got the instructions right here. I always like looking at the instructions to see if they're legible and how the pictures are. And they look very legible, and the pictures look very good in that. Next we're going to grab this piece right here. This is going to be the actual unit right here. I've got it upside down, so we'll hold it like that so you can get a good look at it. And I got to do the satisfying peel that plastic off. Oh, I love that. Now we're going to put that right there. Then we've got our actual valve stem right there. Then we got our carrying case and all of our different adapters and the cord to charge it. So that's what we're going to do, is I'm going to charge it. I'll be right back to let you know how long it's supposed to take. Alright, this is fully charged actually right out of the box, so we're just going to go right into it. The center button right here, you're going to hold that for 3 seconds, and that'll turn it on. Right now we are on car mode, so it's set at 32 right now. If I want to go higher, hit the positive over here and we'll go up. Come over here and hit the negative and it'll go down. Now if we want to change modes, we hit down. So now we are on bike. Now we have the basketball. This is a custom mode. Then I think this one right here is going to be the road bike. But same thing, if you want to go down, hit the negative. If you want to go up, hit that. We're going to go into car mode, because that's what we're going to test this on. And we're going to go to 32 psi right there. Let's move on to the next thing. Now we're looking at the top of here, and we actually got an LED light. We got our charging port. We got where we thread this part in. And then we have the storage part right here. Now what we're going to do is actually, this is where you store that. Push it down. And then if you want to push it out, there is a button here on the bottom right there. You push that, and that helps release this so we could thread it into the top and use it to air up our tires. Now if you want to deflate something, there is a deflate button right here on the back of it. You can hit that and that'll deflate it. Now to turn the LED light on, all we're going to do is hold this button right here. And you can see that turns that light on. And that'll help you in the dark. And then you just hold that again and it'll shut it off. Very nice features about it. Now one thing I really like in the instructions here, they give you an idea on the bike and different kind of balls on what to inflate them to. That is a very nice touch on this. Now another thing that's nice about this is once it hits the PSI recommended, it'll shut off. But if for some reason, anytime while doing it, if you need to manually shut it off, just hit that up button again there, and that'll manually shut it off. Alright, it might be hard to see right here, but we got it set to 32 PSI. So we're going to hit go. Hit our timer. And I know because of the sun, you guys might not be able to see that good, but we'll come back when this is done and see how long it takes. Right now we just turned 3 pounds in it. Alright, we are at 10 pounds. And that took about 4 minutes, 15 seconds to get that far. .20 psi, and we're 8.5 minutes in. 25 pounds at 11:30 minutes. .30.5 pounds at 14 minutes. 15 minutes, 14 seconds. And I'm gonna stop that real quick. Of course, it went up to 15:19 because it took me a minute to get it, but it finally did cut off at 32. So what I want to do is I'm going to leave these on, take them off, and we're going to go back to the table where the sun ain't shining on it so you can see it better. Now before we go back in, I did grab my regular tire gauge because I just wanted to see what it's at. And according to this one, it's at about 37 psi. That said 32 on there. Let's try it again just to make sure. Yep, we're at about 37. Get you guys a good close-up of that there. So it looks like it is off on there a little bit, but if you're in an emergency and need your tire aired up, that pressure ain't going to make a difference. That's aired up enough to get you home. Alright, my audio might sound a little bit different on here because I'm still using my GoPro. Because normally when I'm in here, I film on my phone, but we used it for the stopwatch. So what I want to look at here is it took 32 psi and it sat there for a little bit. It did take 1 bar of battery, so you guys can see that right there. You can see it turned red. So it used 1 of the 3 bars of the battery up to get it up there. I think that's why they say you can't do a truck with this, because with a truck tire, you would probably definitely run out of battery. So the total time on that, even though it says 15 minutes, 19 seconds here, it was more about 15 minutes, 14 seconds, because it took me a minute to hit the stop button on it. But that is not too bad if you're, you know, on the side of the road. That might seem like a long time, but you got to remember how little this is. I was actually pretty impressed with it, because to me, if it took 20 minutes or longer, I was going to say this thing ain't worth it, but that's not bad at all. Alright, I switched back over to my phone so I can have my microphone hooked back up here. So what's my final thoughts of the Airmoto portable air compressor here? Well, like I said earlier, I docked it right off the bat because it won't do a truck. There's a lot of trucks and SUVs out there, and if it can't handle that, to me, for the money, it might not be worth it. And then the other negative about it is the cord length. You saw I had it hanging. It seems like it held up to that pretty good hanging from it, but that's up to you guys. To me, I think it handled it pretty well. This is very flexible here on this air hose piece here. But that could be a negative, because if your valve stands up on top, this is going to have to hang, and you saw it shaking it. Now, the other negative could be the time, but you got to understand, this thing ain't supposed to instantly air it up. You're on the side of the road, it's an emergency, you need to get your tire aired back up if it'll take air. So to me, that time is pretty understandable on it. Now, to me, if it would have took over 20 minutes, that'd be a different story, and then I would have to dock it. But all in all, I think it did a pretty good job. Now, I did not air up any basketballs or anything like that. To me, if you want to use that for that, that's fine. But to me, the main purpose people are going to be buying this thing is to air up a flat tire. They walk outside, you know, they walk out from the grocery store and their tire's flat. They need to air it up, and hopefully it takes some air. This should do the job for that. It just might take a little bit longer than you want it to. So I'm going to leave an affiliate link down below for you guys to check this out. As always, I don't say this is something that, oh, this is the hottest thing and you got to get it. I just run it and test it and let you guys decide if it's something that you guys want. If you do want to pick it up, it does give the channel a small kickback. Or if you just want to look at more specs that I might have missed on it, go ahead and check that link down below. Also, while you're down there, check out the other links down below. They are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel, and some of them got discount codes to save you guys money. When you guys use those, I get a small kickback to buy stuff to do videos with. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave a comment down below. We are One Nation Under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.